All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Randomania. Tonight we have a Pokemon Crystal Cinco Bingo randomizer tournament match between Keizaron and Horse. As always, joining you once again, my name is Mizzlesticks. Yanni Man will be joining me momentarily. We should be ready to get this show on the road here. Should be a good matchup here. Both players have been doing a lot of practice, so we'll see if Horse can pull the upset against perennial favorite Keizaron. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys started with a countdown here.
So let's see what the card holds for us today. We have 3 eggs on the card. They're going to want to go for that as soon as possible.
There we go. Racer should be off and running any moment now. Yeah, 3 eggs on the card. But looking at the card here real quick, row 3 is pretty much guaranteed, actually. Both Soft Sand and Item Finder are guaranteed item locations. Release starter before level 11. Nice, easy center goal. And then stop the same Pokemon from evolving 4 times and own 8 different water types, both pretty much guaranteed goals. I did some quick finger and toe counting earlier. There are 46 different water types in Gens 1 and 2. So 8 different water types shouldn't be a problem for either of our runners.
8 different water types seems to be a very common goal.
Alright, Keizaron lost a few moments there. He actually told Professor Elm he didn't want to help him. And get our starters. We got Smoochum and Arcanine. And a Poliwag. Now the Poliwag's interesting. The Poliwag, Keizaron's going to take the Poliwag. That's a water type, and it does build into that Poliwrath goal. And
but if he wants that Poliwrath, he's going to be forfeiting that center square.
Exactly. So what they're going to do most likely is he's taking that so he has information on that in the event that they don't find a Poliwhirl later on. And it was holding a Repel, so he does get to Repel really early here. And Horse is going to find that Repel, but he's not going to use it yet. He's going to get some encounters here on 29. He does find a Nidorino. No help on this one. No, there is 4 of all 4 different Pokemon, so there's something that he can grab for that goal relatively easy. There's another easy evolution there, Vulpix on Keizaron's side. So we see them both have already marked, we see both of them have already marked off don't use more than 1 TM. That goal does kind of constrict what you can do as far as your main goes. It does kind of hamstring you into finding a Pokemon with a good early game moveset, since you don't have the option of using TMs to really bolster that move pool. Most players are going to keep that TM, that 1 TM use open for Sweet Scent for Pokemon hunting later on in the game.
I'd be interested in seeing if either of our players would actually want to deviate from that strategy and use their TM for another purpose, although I don't really see any reason why they would.
Yeah, it is a free goal, but if we look at the card here, it's not in a great spot. Um, it's in line with a couple of goals that are they're Pokemon based goals. So we'll see if they get information on those goals as we progress to where they might think about, you know, maybe foregoing that goal, especially if they find something incredibly powerful, something like an Ice Beam, a Thunderbolt, an Earthquake TM, something like that. It could come down to the fact that that goal just might not be necessary given its location. Stab Crabhammer, Stabhammer Goldeen.
Stabhammer Goldeen is a monster.
He's picking up that Sandshrew there. Yeah, whole 35 base special attack.
It seemed like that Goldeen is definitely Keizaron's best bet for a main.
Oh, that thing's going right in the box. I'm curious. Maybe I'm missing something. I didn't see why I'm not seeing why he picked up the Sandshrew. Yeah, I'm not seeing why he picked up the Sandshrew. I'm sure he might just be looking for... Huh. He might be looking for a status move, something that can easily get the Burn Paralyzed Poison goal. And actually, I guess it might just be for 30 owned. That too. I might be reading way too much into that. It's a problem with a runner like Keizaron. He thinks on such a high level that sometimes you end up overthinking what he's trying to accomplish.
Keizaron just wiped.
He's going to take the wipe to the rival here. It's not a mandatory fight to win. The little bit of extra cash would be nice, but it's not necessary. In a lot of cases, it can be quicker to just lose that rival fight, especially if you don't have a main yet. I think we're going to see Keys. Keys didn't really see any encounters on 29. He had the repel. So I'm sure he's going to farm up some encounters on 29 or maybe check 46 for his trouble. Meanwhile, Horse has caught a couple of Ampharos here. I didn't see what the genders were. If the other one's male, it does give him a head start on his 3 eggs. He can start that on his way into Goldenrod. Yep, it is male actually. So he does have a lead on that.
Always better to have an egg waiting than to have to go and get that egg when you need it most.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Shoutouts to Mankey and the Mankey Meowth goal not being here. As we've discussed before, every time Mankey and Meowth is on the card, it always shows up relatively early.
Whether or not it's on the card, it shows up relatively early.
Oh yeah. Ooh, there's a nice one for stop the same Pokemon from evolving 4 times. Looks like Keys is going to go ahead and pick that up. I mean, it evolves at level 7, so you get a lot of value out of that one. And then it's a 2-stage evolution that evolves at a really low level, so it's got a lot of potential there. It serves a lot of good purposes.
Can also use it to stop the same Pokemon evolving 4 times. Have that goal and evolve it into a Butterfree by level 12.
There you go. Alright, so Horse has... This Vulpix has Headbutt, so Horse is going to check a Headbutt encounter here. And he finds it drowsy, so no help here. Unfortunate find there. Meanwhile, Keys is heading for 46. Tentacruel. Now, it's not a bad choice to run if it's got a moveset. So far, I see Milk Drink and Acid Armor. So he's gonna catch this for. He'll catch this for a water type at least.
This is not a runnable Tentacruel.
No, this Tentacruel is so far proving to be a disappointment. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Does it have? Is 4 non-damaging moves on the card? That thing is close. Dang, it's not on the card. That Earthquake has its 4th move.
Earthquake.
Oh, look at that! He found a Flaffy. I wonder if he's gonna. He should be catching this here. Because I don't think he's gonna try to metagame that strongly. To try. Oh, but he killed it by accident. Well, at least he knows where it is now. He can always come back for it later if he wants to. He's found another one. Meanwhile, Horse is making his way up Route 30 now. Now Horse doesn't have a main yet either.
Well, if he doesn't metagame, then Horse might actually hatch the Ampharos egg and not get the 3 eggs goal. He's not metagaming.
There we go. Yeah, I can't imagine a situation where Horse would breed those Amphiroses and then hatch, breed a second egg to hatch a Mareep out of it. That would be huge desperation, especially now. And now that Keys has marked it, there's no chance. Well, that was Keys probably wanted to see more out of that Heracross than that teleport. Heracross is definitely a runnable Pokemon, but not when you can't catch it. So it looks like Horse is going to try to run this Drowsy. He's got to be checking 31 and Dark Cave for encounters, like maybe even go out to 36. There's no way he can run this Drowsy. Even if it's level 10, he's got to find something else. Alright, so he's double checking his Dragonair. He's going to catch this other Dragonair, and that's going to give him a way to quickly get into the 3-egg goal. Meanwhile, Horse picking up a Meryl to add to his water type count. This Poliwag is getting all of the moves.
How unfortunate that it's the center square.
Alright, so Horse has made it to Violet City. He's gonna checkpoint in the Pokemon Center here. Alright, yeah, he's heading out to 36. He's thinking better of it. He is going for he's gonna check out there and see if he can find himself something runnable. Keizaron picking himself up a Meryl there as well. Rattata over on Horse's side does give him a lead into the Pidgeot to Eradicate goal there. Meanwhile, Key's checking Dark Cave for an encounter. Keys finds a Togepi. Unfortunately, that's not going to quite do it. There we go. That's something runnable. Let's see if it's got a move set on it. Alright, so he's found the Electabuzz there. He's also found a Charizard here. The Horse looking at that beach really caught. Not too impressive.
That Charizard may get something useful later, but right now, it doesn't really have much.
There you go, Horse. Horse has found himself a Hollow. So far, not looking promising from this Hollow. Come on, Hollow. You got to show us something good here. We've got to find something super runnable here. While Keys grabs this, the Seadra, water type. Oh my gosh.
A Sentret.
Oh, there's another free evolution. The Charizard's got Ancient Power, Confusion, Karate Chop, Stomp, Gust, Keysabuzz. And Horse finds a Crocodile to go with the Quilava he found earlier, which is the Bay Leaf, and we've collected the whole set here.
And it's another water type also.
Yep, does give him another water type. Keizaron has committed to the Charizard, it looks like, and he is starting on the level 9 fight. It's a Cyndaquil. Maybe he's... Well, he's between the Electabuzz and the Charizard. I wonder which one he's going to end up going with. Oh my gosh, yep. That's a dead Charizard.
Not a great idea bringing out a level 2 Charizard to try to attack a level 9 Cyndaquil.
So I think he did it for, I think he did it so that way he would, he figured it would die and get the free switch into the Poliwag to get some damage down. Oh.
That didn't work.
That didn't quite work out though. Reversal from the Cyndaquil. Keys will probably take a couple more stabs at this and then probably head into Sprout Tower if it doesn't work out. And it looks like Horse is given up. I didn't see what the move pool on the Hoa was, but it looks like he's going to just go with the Drowsy. We got synchronized level 9s. That's Cyndaquil. Wouldn't be a problem if they were higher level, just with the low level Pokemon that they have, it's a rough go. Actually, so this is where I counter that Drowsy Hypno is underrated statement by reminding you that Drowsy will evolve to Hypno at 26. Meanwhile, Horse is stuck with a Pokemon with 48 base attack, 43 base special attack, and 42 base speed.
Keizaron getting destroyed by this Cyndaquil.
Yeah, the Cyndaquil is proven to be a big problem for him. What is the move pull on this Electabuzz? I think he's got a problem with that Gengar coming up. I probably missed something when I was looking at it, but I thought I didn't see anything that is going to hurt this Gengar.
Hey, he's taking down the Cyndaquil.
Alright, Cyndaquil is down. Let's go! Oh, that's right. The Electabuzz had Gust. Thank you, Gar. Alright, so he can Gust the Gengar. No, neither of them did Garf strats, so we're in the clear on that one. Oh man, this gym has been just terribly slow for Keizaron.
It's what happens when you go into a gym underleveled.
Yeah, Horse caught the Crocodile. Keizaron's going to reset here on this guy as well.
He's in a sticky situation with that Poliwag already being level 8.
Yeah, he's got to watch how much experience he puts on it. He cannot let it get to level 11. There we go. He's going to get the paralysis down on the Gengar here. Yeah, Garf strats are more or less a meme. You've done Garf strats if you accidentally say yes to the catch tutorial. That's usually how most people do Garf strats, is by mashing A by accident. And Garf has been forever blessed with the with his own strats. So that Nidorino has Stab Sludge Bomb. Are you kidding? He gets the poison down on the Drowsy. Ugh. Oh, there's other Garf strats. Yeah, DWS has it. The other Garf strats are forgetting to poison, are forgetting to status the Pseudo Widow. Alright, Horse has cleared Faulkner. The monstrous Faulkner. And his TM is Payday, so no help on the TM front there.
This gym has really not been kind to our runners today.
No, Faulkner's gym was just absolutely filthy. And ladies and gentlemen, remember to blame Oro for this wonderful ROM. Wow, Bubble Beam for the Electabuzz. That's a solid move to pick up there. It does help its move pool out quite a bit. Keys is probably like, I'm so good at video games. Yeah, Electabuzz has 95 base special attack and 105 base speed. And 83 attack, so it's not a slouch physically, and especially it's solid. It's a really good main. Especially if you can pick up another special move before Surf. Something like an Ice Beam or a Thunderbolt. Something like that. Maybe even like a Petal Dance or something he would take at this point. Preferably, he's going to want something to hit other water types. Or hit water types, I should say. Alright, Keys is fighting her. He's fought her. He's going to pick up the phone number here. Building towards that max phone book. Meanwhile, Horse finds a Sunkern. It's another free evolution. So I think he's caught 4 Pokemon that can just easily be Stone Evo'd. And Horse is still checking water slots.
What is he looking for?
He might be looking for a better Pokemon, like a main here. He's going to catch the Electro for 30 owned, and yeah, at that point, it's time to move on. Does find a Magikarp here. Another water type. Yeah, how does an Electrode Mega Kick? How does he do it?
We can ask that about a lot of Pokemon, even in the vanilla game.
Like how a Dugtrio uses Slash.
Or why Lickitung can't win Lick.
There we go. Keizaron has found a Moon Ball, so that'll help him towards the 5 different types of Pokeballs. He doesn't necessarily have to grab the... he doesn't necessarily have to buy an Ultra Ball at this point, because he can always just grab the Apricorn for Kurt. As Horse does find a Lickitung here.
Speak of the devil.
And he will get that. That is a nice find. Be interesting to see if Keizaron figures out where that is. He may not think that Horse got walled as long as he did, considering how long Keizaron got walled. Now Horse is going to skip Hiker Anthony's phone number. Key's picking that up. They're pretty much neck and neck at this point. The difference being Keizaron's got a main. Keizaron has a runnable Pokemon. Let's correct that. It's not that Horse didn't get an early main. Horse doesn't have a main. It looks like he's going to run this Ampharos. The Ampharos is nothing to write home about. But, oh boy. Yeah, looks like Team Rocket dropped some of their inventory behind the well there. Horse finds another Electrode, this time in Slowpoke Well. I believe they're the same encounter slots, honestly. The fishing between Union Cave and Slowpoke Well. I don't remember the exact specifics on fishing. It's not often we see somebody fish in 2 different locations, though, so... Boy, Keys is lucky he picked up that Bubble Beam when he did. This could have been a really long fight with this Scizor otherwise. We'd be talking about a neutral Gust or, you know, resisted Karate... actually, it'd be neutral Karate Chop and resisted Stomp, so... Yeah, there we go. It is the same slots. Horse resorting to Sky Attack on the Scizor here.
Keys is definitely slowly pulling away with the Electabuzz.
Yeah, the Electabuzz is going to be good for Keys going forward, especially if it picks up if it can pick up another really strong special move that gives it better coverage than what it has. Ooh, okay. Luckily, that's going to die in 2 hits. Earthquake Yanma. Yikes. But yeah, he's going to be looking for another move here. Almost desperately at this point.
He's got one more chance in 3 levels.
Alright, so Horse found a Weezing outside Slowpoke Well. He has gone back to headbutt some more trees. Yeah, Horse is not that far behind Keys at this point, just because Keys spent so much time. Well, I mean, you were here for it, but for those of you that weren't here for it, Keys went into the level 9 gym fight in Falconer's gym with a level 3 Electabuzz to try to get it some experience, and had a heck of a time doing so. The Cyndaquil that the level 9 trainer had was a bit of a monster.
I think Keys restarted 5 times on that Cyndaquil.
Yeah, it had to have been something like... It was several times. It was bad. Horse, meanwhile, checking Route 33. This is the most desperate search for a main I've ever seen in my life. This Crobat could be... This Crobat could be something good if it shows us something other than Bind. Crobat has good attack and great speed. But Keizaron has finished Slowpoke well. He's going to get out of there. Take that free heal from Kurt and head into the Azalea Gym. Not before collecting his Lure Ball and dropping off that white apricorn. Keizaron's choice of twins has shown him a Murkrow so far. And a Flareon.
Horse is desperate.
Yeah, at this point he's... Oh, there's Poliwrath information.
Poliwrath info.
But yeah, it's a bad situation for Horse here. Like, especially against somebody like Keizaron, you need to be able to find a main very early on. Like, from my experience, like, I have one recover. I have one total win against Keizaron in any bingo race ever, and it's because Keys got walled looking for a main for about 20 minutes. You can't have this kind of struggle against Keizaron and hope to keep it competitive. And it's just unfortunate that Horse is just getting completely demolished trying to find a main at this point. Like, he's going into the Union Cave basement to look for encounters.
it's not a good place to be 38 minutes into the race looking for a main.
No, especially when half of what you're finding is just not fully evolved.
Well, he's got a Pidgey.
Yeah, he's gonna go to the Pidgey. Interesting choice on grabbing the Pidgey though, because maybe he didn't catch the Rattata earlier. He did see the Rattata earlier when looking for a main. At this point, he's just collecting Pokemon. Like, get your 30 Pokemon and maybe you find something at this point. Like, this ROM has been brutal. Now, Horse doesn't have a choice but to catch or kill this thing. It's spiderwebbed him into place. And then Keys has multiple options now for that Slow King Poliwrath goal, having seen both Poliwrath and a Slowpoke. Yeah, right, and that was when Horse found Mewtwo. I'd be interested to see what the moveset on that Ho-Oh was that he turned down. Who wants an exploding Butterfree? Anybody? That Tentacruel is not bad. Earthquake Double Kick now. Picked up Double Kick since we last saw it.
Nobody ever wants to see Explosion.
You see, never say never, though, guys. Never say never. You never know what's going to happen on the rest of this ROM. There are still things that could wall Keizaron. The move pool on the Electabuzz is not perfect. He still has a problem with bulky water types.
Although his execution up to this point and his decisions up to this point have been nothing short of amazing, still, there's a lot that he can do wrong.
Yeah, there's still a lot that could go wrong here. Now, granted, I'm not unrealistic. It looks bad for Horse at this moment, especially playing against a player the caliber of Keizaron. But we've seen so many crazy things happen in this tournament that I'm not counting the guy out yet. That's it.
The odds are not in his favor.
Yeah, he's going to need a lot of help. Now, he's also given Keizaron no information as to where he's at, though. That's something else to keep in mind. So Keys could maybe get stuck on some Pokemon information, maybe like the Tangela Lickitung that Horse has found. Boy, if only that was a little bit earlier in the game, that would have been something to find. That Kingler there. Sweet Kiss Kingler. Alright, it's not really showing me anything yet, never mind.
He's checking it anyway.
Oh, he's gonna grab it for the water types, yeah. Like Cruel Horse. I'm looking at the Tentacruel. Horse could use that Kingler, I'm sure. This the Tentacruel's not bad though. I do like this. I do kind of like the Tentacruel. Well, yeah. I'm saying. My point is right now, Keys has nothing to go off of for that Tangela Lickitung. At where Horse marked it with the timing, that could have been as far as Ilex Forest. Did he see a Lickitung?
Wasn't Lickitung in Slowpoke well?
I didn't think it was on a... Yeah, but you're talking... Okay. This is what you guys aren't understanding, though, okay? Yes, once he sees how long it takes him to mark that... Never mind. I'm not going to try to explain it. Forget it. Moving on. I'm not gonna fight with this. Anyway,
it's not worth it,
dude. It's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. They're gonna do what they do. Anyway, the Yanma takes out the Yanma with Earthquake. I forgot about this thing in the well. Yeah, Horse doesn't have a good way of dealing with it.
We have to remember that Keys' status condition right now is through Thunder.
Yeah. Could be a problem if it's, especially if it's a ground-type Pokemon for the Sudowoodo.
He may have to restart a few times if it's not a ground type, but if it is, he's in a load of trouble.
Yeah. He has options, and I'm sure we've probably missed something on one of the Pokemon he's caught, aside from the T-Punch on the Kingler. Meanwhile, Horse's Tentacruel has picked up Spike Cannon. Alright, Horse has finally made a Slowpoke well. He'll be able to get started on Bugsy now. Keizaron picking up the phone number for the Bug Catcher on Route 35, though. Decent sized lead here. Horse is going to restock on super potions before heading into the gym. Kenya is a Venomoth. No help for either of them. I didn't get a look at the move pool, see if it maybe had something that would help out with burn, paralyze, or poison. Horse is going to see the Skip Loom here, so that's going to help him out with some information. So Horse's choice to take the right twin does get him more information. Now he's taking the right side path though. Now Keys saw something on the left side. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, it was the
Poliwrath.
It was like the Poliwrath of the Slowking. But Horse is going to get a ton of experience for his troubles, which definitely helps him out here. He is pretty under level. A solid 5-hit spike cannon for Horse on that Celebi. Yeah, that huge experience bump for Horse there. Definitely helping him out, getting him back into fighting shape for going forward at least. Nice call to screech the Noctowl there. I'll get a little extra damage on it. Turn what probably would have been like a 3 or 4 hit KO into a 2-hit KO. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Bugsy had lick a tongue. Oh well. I gotta let people be right once in a while.
What on earth is Keys doing?
He's probably double checking every Pokemon that has a status inflicting move. And just fully yeah, there we go. Quick Claw. He's gonna guarantee he's gonna reset to go first on the Sudowoodo. If he that is if he needs to. We'll see what the Sudowoodo is here. He's okay. He's gonna grab this guy's phone number first though. Oof. Tentacruel trying to learn Mirror Coat. Yeah, T-Wave. T-Wave with Quick Claw is a guaranteed path into that as long as it's not a ground type. All right, survey says it's a bear.
He's good.
All right, we are good. We're in the clear on that. Yep. So he's gonna reset, set up for his Quick Claw. Reorganize his team and take a stab at this here. But yeah, Horse is going to know exactly how far behind he is in just a moment here. There it is. He gets synthesis out of the Ursa Ring. So the Quick Claw not entirely necessary. Now, if only the bear could get in the ball. There you go. Alright, we'll get our fights with the Kimono Girls and we'll see what Rival 3 has in store for us. Wow, the bear is a monster. This actually could be a main switch. A drill peck on that bear could be... This actually could be a main switch.
Doesn't look like he's going for it.
I think it's a good idea to have it as a backup just in case. Lead Blissey, that's a nice little sack of experience. Yep, he's gonna reset. This is a main switch. There it is. The Ursa ring to the front.
Here we go.
We've got Bear, ladies and gentlemen. Stab, Horn Attack, Drill Peck. Let's go, Bear.
Present and Synthesis.
Let's not talk about Present and Synthesis.
Yeah, true.
Drill Peck, Horn Attack, baby. Let's go. And it's learning Dig. Oh my god, this bear. This bear is insane. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, this is the part where I have to say, like, there's not much that's gonna wall Keizaron at this point. This bear is a monster. Like, this bear is just amazing, actually.
Drill Peck keeps echoing everything.
Oh my god. Yeah, like, this is insane. Yeah, for anybody that's not familiar with Ursa Ring's base stats, here's a little enlightenment for you. 130 base attack. That thing's gonna demolish everything in its path. Oh my god, get your puns out of here. Okay, yes, a Skarmory would be a problem, Hulk. Also, who let you in here? Yeah, 75 base special attack for Surf. Not a bad play. I mean, it does kind of get him away from the Skarmory.
If anyone isn't familiar with how high 130 is in Gen 2, there are only 2 Pokemon that have a higher base attack than 130, and it's 134.
Alright, so the fortress does finally go down. Boy, this fight, man. Also, oh! It barely lives the dig earthquake combo. Clutch Bear hanging in there.
And we got a dog check.
Yep, dog check. Here we go. Shh. Is that Skarmory for the Suicune? I think Golbat for the first one? I don't know. I've got the log. Let me check. Yeah, Golbat, Muck. Yeah, Golbat, Muck, and Skarmory. That was actually pretty good. I got 2 of them. I usually don't get more than 1 of them. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. Look at that. I didn't know the Muck one, but alright, I mean... Alright, Horse is getting ready to take on Whitney, finally. Now, I would be shocked if Horse does not switch to the Mage Bear as soon as he gets there. There's the Horse's Drowsy is growing up there. Oh boy, a Mad Cargo. That's not going to get deleted by Dig or anything. Goodbye. Yeah, for every fight that Horse has to go through with this Tentacruel, Keizaron gets to pull further and further ahead with this Ursaring.
This Ursaring is just demolishing everything in its path.
Yeah, there's nothing that's going to stand in his way at this point. At least not fight-wise. Information-wise, this could still end up being close. Just fight-wise, nothing's getting in the way of this bear.
Well, Keys has 20 minutes ahead of Horse right now, so that's going to be very difficult.
Gengar only in Sprout Tower. Pyrat's in a couple of good locations. Scyther, not so much. Scyther is in a lot of bad locations. That's brutal. That Scyther information was horrible. When it's in a lot of places and the best place you can find it is Union Cave, you have a problem. All right, here we go. Horses at the pseudo widow bear. He does have toxic. That's dead.
Oh,
He may want to go
no.
back and get the quick claw if he didn't. All right. Keizaron done with Morty's gym, heading towards Olivine. Horse, go back for the quick claw, man.
He's gonna keep going till he gets that synthesis.
Go back for the quick claw, friend. If he gets it in one of the next three, then he's, he's won. He'll have saved more time by not going back for it.
Well, the Ursaring does have synthesis, so he might.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's got a little less than a 75% chance of just getting one shot by this Ursaring. I don't remember what. Hang on, I'm gonna look that up. All right, so it's a 20% chance. 20% chance to heal. So you're talking. He's got a 70% chance of dying each time he starts this.
Hey, President only has a 90% accuracy. It's fine.
Oh, it is 90. Dang it, I got it. Okay, I'm not redoing that math. We're gonna stick with 70. Forget that. It's like a 67.5% chance to die.
Yeah, whatever. It's like 70.
Yeah, something like that. Whatever. It's. Oh my god. Forget it. I'm not doing that much math.
Don't worry about it. It's 70. Let's just stick to 70.
You've used up my math for the day. Oh, he gets the synthesis and the toxic missed the first time.
And he gets another synthesis and gets it.
Oh my god. That was horrible. Like, could you imagine if he didn't get the second one? Oh my god, that would have been terrible. If he doesn't get the second synthesis there, oh my gosh. That is tilt-inducing. There we go. Yes, catch the bear.
There we go.
Alright. Yes, bear strats. Let's go. Horse has a mane. To be fair, the Tentacruel was not a bad option, but the bear is 1,000 times better. He's going through his evolution cancels. Got so caught up with the bear that I missed Keizaron working on that Caterpie. There we go. Horse is going to pick up his metric ton of experience. Meanwhile, Keizaron picking up strength, which is only going to make that bear even more powerful. Healing and max elixering there. He doesn't have that way. He doesn't have to make the stop at the center in Cyanwood. And Horse is going to see the Scyther of Infinite Disappointment. So we'll find out what Shucky is here in a few moments, as Keys has picked it up. And Shucky is a Spearow.
Not very useful today.
No, not at all, unfortunately. So Horse is not teaching Ursaring Surf. We'll see how that plays out, especially with the Skarmory that we know is well, no, we don't see a Skarmory, but there's a couple of things that we saw that Surf ended up being pretty necessary for. Namely the Fortress, actually, now I'm thinking about it. There was a Fortress, I believe, on Rival, or it was on Rival or early Morty. I'm pretty sure it was Rival, though. And they do have the same Rival, because they took the same starter, so... So there's a second evolution for Keizaron as he has gotten his Metapod into a Butterfree now. And Drilpeck will finally tear down that Fortress. Alright, Horse seeing what the legendaries are. None of the legendaries all that helpful. None of them are goals in this particular matchup, so no reason to worry about those.
Still need to find that Suicune, but doesn't matter what it is.
Keys does see Entei information here. So let's see here. There's a wiggly boo! Wiggly boo! So given the information we have, row 5 is possible, row 3's been possible, column 3, column 4, technically column 1 is possible, but it's awful.
EXP share is not something that we really want to get right now.
Well, EXP share is easy enough. All you have, as soon as you finish the Lake of Rage scenario, it's just that Scyther information is horrible. So I mean, he could do, yeah, row 5, row 3, column 3, column 4, and then maybe go find the Scyther. Well, I don't think Keys has seen information on Pidgeot or Eradicate. I know Horse has. So Keys might not be able to do row 4. Or, well, row 4 wasn't part of my pathing anyway. Never mind. My apologies. Scyther was... Well, you're talking about 30 encounter slots in Union Cave. That's the key thing. Now, he'll end up going there once he looks at his dex information and sees Lickitung as well, I think. I think he might go there. But, I mean, Scyther's other locations, if I recall correctly, were Ice Path, Wall Islands, and Mount Mortar. If I'm remembering his dex check correctly. Might have been even Tin Tower as well, I don't remember. But all of its locations, it wasn't in a spot where there was... It wasn't in an accessible spot that had less than 30 encounter slots. That's how bad we're talking. At least 30 slots. So, Keizaron gonna get his Encounter Suicune on 42 Goldung. Hello, Bike Shop. Let's find out what the shiny is. Nidoran? A rat? It's Eradicate!
It's right!
Alright! Well, I take back what I said about Eradicate information. Yeah, Nidoran's a little bit higher pitch, unfortunately. I was a little off on that. I actually wanted to say Rattata too, and I was like, no, I think it's like, I was like, maybe it's a Nidoran mentally, like my brain just shut down on that one. Alright, so Keys gets his shiny, gets his Eradicate goal while he's at it. Now, did we see Gligar, Delibird, Sneasel? I thought maybe we saw a Delibird, but I might be wrong. I've watched a lot of matches today, unfortunately, so some of them are probably blending together. Honestly, I think... Yeah, I didn't think I did. Honestly, I think his best bet... Like, his only guarantee at this point is rows 3 and 5, columns 3 and 4, and then something with Onyx Scyther. Like, the Gengar was in a good spot. Like Gengar had plenty of options. Poliwrath had plenty of options. Alright, he's double checking his water count here. And we see he has 7 water types caught. 7 water types caught so far. One more, and he will be done with that goal. Horse, on the other hand, is almost to Olivine City, so he'll be able to pick up his Strength HM and head down for Fly.
Does Horse have 5 balls yet?
I believe so. Yeah, you should. He actually, it looks like he's picking up his 5th one right there. He should have the other ones. He should have the 2 balls that were laying around, plus the lure ball, the lure ball from Kurt, and the fastball, everything like that. Or maybe not the fastball yet because he hasn't gone back, but yeah, he's good. He just flashed that for us, so it's perfect. Well, Keizaron finds a Tangela. Easy find, dex that, and pick that bad boy up. He's even going to name it for us. Look at that, Keiza W. Oh, he found it randomly going through Ice Path, actually. Technician, Bear was Sudowoodo. Yeah, Rising Badge is Claire. And there's Keizaron's 8th water type in that Kingdra. So that is another goal done for him. Yeah, I think at this point, honestly, Keizaron's looking for more information. He's kind of hoping, not only is he picking up Pokemon, he's hoping to run into something that will help him going forward. He'd like to find, like, a Gligar, Delibird, Sneasel, or a Phanpy or a Teddiursa in here while he's catching other Pokemon. What a guy. He's just nicknaming everything for us.
He knows he's ahead.
Oh, he knows he's so far ahead, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. He's so far ahead, he doesn't even care anymore.
Oh, an encounter on the swag boulders. Yeah, he's probably hoping he finds the Scyther while he's making his way through here. Honestly, it would help him out a lot. Because then he could skip Rising Badge if he finds the Scyther. Because then he could do rows 3 and 5, columns 1 and 3, and TLVR. Yep, there we go. He's going to weaken that a little bit. Meanwhile, Horse is beating Ucene before he heads into Chuck's gym. Grabbed a little extra experience from the Ucene fight. Make the Chuck fight a little bit safer. Well, no luck finding the... No luck in finding the Scyther, unfortunately. So this is probably where he starts the Claire fight? Like, starts fighting Claire's gym? Maybe? I hope not, honestly. He might be checking the... He's probably going to check the trade here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Grab the Nidoran to level. Oh, you know what? His Dragonairs are in the daycare, I believe. Yep, we're heading for Claire. He stopped to think about it. Blackthorn Water had Gengar, I believe, or Poliwrath, one of the two. Like I said, like both those Pokemon were in great spots, so. Meanwhile, I think we've established that Vaporeon is the 60% here.
Most likely. And he's catching it anyway.
And it builds towards that 30 own. Might as well, right?
No reason not to.
Oof, there's a chance that this could be the 10% he's looking for.
He'll get it.
There it is. Hello, Poliwrath. Alright, Keizaron has his Poliwrath. And Keizaron's now gonna head back for the daycare and pick up his eggs. Pick up his egg and pick up his Dragonair to get the trade there. Ooh, the box is full.
Depositing those balls, don't want to throw them.
Alright.
Looks like Keys is finishing off his Evos.
Yeah, might as well finish off his Evos while he's at it. He's got to do some box maintenance anyway to deposit the egg, grab the Dragonair if he's gonna trade it, and yeah, get the. No, he's not gonna grab it. Okay, never mind. I lied. He's heading for the soft sand. Hey, look at that! We'll wait a couple moments.
Shuckle.
Oh, it's Growlithe. That would be another easy evolution if he didn't need him. If he didn't already have what he needed.
If he didn't just get a Leaf Stone. Or did he get a Sunstone? He's got a lot of Pokemon he can evolve easily.
Yeah, he's got plenty of options.
He got a Moonstone.
So Horse had to unmark his ball goal and then remark it because he ran out of Pokeballs.
Amazing.
It's a bit unfortunate. It's not the first time I've seen that, but it's not too bad of a not too bad of a goal to fix.
It's not bad when it's Pokeballs. If you accidentally throw your Apricorn ball, that's another story.
Oh yeah, that's brutal. That's a pretty bad mistake at that point.
That's game over.
It's like selling TMO5. Shoutouts to Oro. Alright, Keizaron's picked up his soft sand. We have now, I didn't call it before, but we're up to 2 bingos for Keizaron now. Row 3 and row 5 are both complete for Keizaron. Ooh, excuse me, for Keizaron. Hiccuped as I spoke, my apologies. There we go. There's the Nidorina, and the Moonstone will get him Nidoqueen and 4 evolutions. Yeah, Keizaron really... He's going to head for Union Cave. He's going to catch the... all he has to do is catch the Scyther. 30 encounter slots, and Keizaron will have won this race. Well, just about. I apologize. I'm getting ahead of myself. He's a couple of goals away, but they're not difficult goals. This is the hardest goal left for him to get.
After this, he just needs Rising Badge, Gligar, Delibird, or Sneasel, or one other bingo.
Chances are he'll actually get, he'll get 30 owned in a Ghost type. Gengar's in a decent spot. It's going to depend on how many Pokemon he has at this point. But he's gonna want to try to avoid Rising Badge. It's such a bad goal. Yeah, if he's at 29, all he has to do is... Yeah, it's super simple. He doesn't have to do Rising Badge at all. There's no reason for him to head that way. Entei is an Olivine Water. Okay, Entei's in a good spot. Oh yeah, Gengar with Sprout Tower. It's not bad at all. I mean, it's 14 encounter slots, but it's not bad. I knew it wasn't somewhere terrible, that's the thing. Okay, yeah, I was right the first time. Scyther is not in Mean Tower, but he's everywhere else that's awful. Meanwhile, Horse is going to pick up his Mystic Water and start trying to build back, build his way back into this. He's got a lot of ground to make up. It's almost insurmountable at this point, but you never know. Like, there's a chance Keys could not find this Scyther. I mean, the chances of him not finding the Scyther are not good, but I don't like to count anybody. There's the Scyther. I don't like to count anybody out, because it's like, what's the point of watching if you're already going to dismiss somebody, you know? But there's the Scyther. Puts the brakes on what I was saying. 1 goal away. And this should be the Gengar. It's in Sprout Tower.
It's Gengar time.
It's an easy find. It's 14 encounter slots. He's more likely to find the Gengar than he was to find the Scyther, so... Yeah, he doesn't even need the Entei, just the Ghost-type Pokemon will do it. So I'll give him row 3, row 5, column 1, row 1, and TLBR. He has the Entei info. It was on a trainer in Chuck's gym, I believe. Meanwhile, Horse is getting that oh so frustrating Bill phone call. Hey, your box is full. Bear just making quick work of this poor Sage's Pokemon. Like, this is a victory lap for this Bear at this point. Oh my god, you guys and your puns. Please stop. Stop! Your puns! What's the Eevee? The Eevee was a Caterpie, unfortunately. Oh, there it is! There's the Gengar! Just has to stay in a ball. And that will do it.
That's game.
That is game. Rows 1, 3, and 5. Column 1 and TLBR means Keizaron, as soon as this phone call ends, can hit the done button, and we have ourselves a winner. There it is. See if we can get these gents into a interview here. Hello, Keizaron.
Awful.
Yeah.
Just awful.
We have a lot to discuss.
Awful.
That was one heck of a seed.
There's nothing to discuss. That was awful.
Are you sure about that?
Hello, Horse.
Hello.
Awful.
I agree 100%.
So, yeah. Let's start with Horse here, because Horse, I've gotta ask you, man. That was brutal. Just
That
trying to
is
find a
definitely
name.
the worst card I've ever played. Worst ROM, sorry. Worst ROM I've ever played.
I mean, once you found that Tentacruel, you were all right, but oh my god, when you have to.
Yeah,
Where did you find the Tentacruel? It was in the Union basement?
yeah, once I caught my 19th Pokemon looking for a main.
Meanwhile, Keys found an Electabuzz. What was that? Dark Cave, right, Keys?
Yep.
Yeah, that was
It wasn't that
I mean,
good.
You had a couple options there. The Electabuzz and the Charizard were both
No, the
okay,
Charizard wasn't good enough. Electabuzz was better, like by miles.
but well, they were a lot. Both of them were better than what Horse had found.
Absolutely.
I can tell you that much.
Holy cow.
Horse looked like he was about to main a Drowsy for the most part.
I got a Drowsy with Headbutt, and it was the only thing I had found for like 20 minutes. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll fish something up after I beat the gym. And then Sunkern was in the water. It was something else.
All right, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about that Ursa ring.
Now that was good. About an hour too late, though.
You're not the only one that switched to it.
No kidding.
So, okay, what I did, and I'm going to presume you did something similar, was I caught the Ursa Ring, and I saved before the first kimono because I wanted to see if it was something Ursa Ring would kill, and I saw the Blissey, and I was like, alright, Ursa Ring it is.
No, I was running a Tentacruel with Earthquake and Double Kick, so it was immediately better. So I didn't even save, I just switched to the Ursa Ring and went with it. Because it was already better than what I was running. I guess Tentacruel would have been alright once Surf came around, but...
Now, Keys, you were I had a little bit of a laugh here. You were looking for a main early on. You ran into a Heracross and it teleported away from you, so that was a little bit of bad luck.
It didn't matter, I was out of balls.
Yeah, fair point. All right.
No, when I was looking for the I assume you found Fluffy on 46?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for that just before you finished. And there was also Suicune and Kangaskhan there. Did you... I guess you didn't see Suicune, but did you check the Kangaskhan?
I don't think I caught Kangaskhan.
Yeah, you must not have seen it.
Yeah, it was a rough ROM. It was pretty barbaric. Like, so Keizaron had some issues just getting that Electabuzz started with the level 9. Then Horse had issues with literally everything.
Yeah.
That was just one of those ROMs where if you didn't find a main, it was going to be a bad time. And
Well, I didn't think any of the enemy Pokemon were even that good. I just didn't find anything that could kill anything.
Electabuzz's best move was Bubble Beam.
That is still definitely anything better than I found before the basement of Union Cave, so...
So Hulk is saying that Horse got Hulked. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure I just heard his Raichu die again, but... So let's take a look here. I want to take a look at the bracket now.
Did you find a Lickitung or Tangela in Union then?
Yeah, I found Lickitung in first floor of Union.
Because I ended up getting Lickitung data.
Yeah, then I saw Lickitung.
I never actually looked for it because I ran into a
before?
Tangela.
Oh, okay. I found Lickitung again before, what's it called?
I found a Lickitung in Sprout when I was looking for the Gengar.
Oh, yeah, and then I saw Lickitung before Mahogany Town, the route before that there, as well, so it was everywhere. We actually had quite a bit of info, but...
I had Entei info. I didn't have Phanpy Teddiursa. I didn't have Gligar Delibird Sneasel, but...
Yeah, me neither.
I had shopped... When I got my egg, I had shopped as if I were going to do the Rising Badge. Because I wasn't going to spend too terribly long looking for the Scyther. I was going to give it like a max of like 12 unique slots and then just dip out.
Did you check in Mortar or Union?
Union. It was a second basement.
You know, I checked 3 slots down there when I was still looking for a main, but I didn't see it, I guess.
My 4 pokes. I found a Caterpie, so that got stopped 4 times. Then I got Metapod Butterfree from it. Then I found a Nidoran female that just needed the candy and a stone. So I did that.
Now, I had 4 stone evolutions, and I had already bought the stone, so I could have done that whenever. But and then Bill's Pokemon was a Caterpie too.
Of course.
Although that would have taken a little longer because it was level 20. But it was the best thing I had at the time.
When I went to paralyze the Ursaring, and I got lucky because my Quick Claw didn't proc, because I had a level 4 Seadra that had Thunder Wave, but it used Synthesis turn 1.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea, getting the Quick Claw. The Drowsy that I headbutted had Toxic, but I think I had to reset 7 or 8 times before it used Synthesis. Because it never
missed the first time.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was terrifying. Because when I finally got it, Toxic missed, but it used Synthesis twice, thankfully.
Yeah, I sat here trying to do quick napkin math to determine your chance of dying each reset. It was something like 68% to die each reset.
It was not ideal. But no, that's actually a really good idea to get the Quick Claw. To do that in the future.
That bear was a monster.
The fact that its immediate level up move was Dig. I was like, coverage, we did it, go team.
Yeah, it was perfect.
So I ran Drill Peck, Strength, Surf, and Dig.
No, I didn't teach it Surf. Because
Surf was a good idea because Skarmory.
Yeah,
and
I like a level
Ursaring
23 Tentacruel.
Ursaring has respectable special attack that people tend to ignore. Mage Bear was a strat for a reason.
75 or something?
Yeah, it's pretty respectable.
75. It's a decent special. All right, I think that it about does it for us. Do you guys have any closing thoughts?
Yeah, this was awful. I'm so
I
sorry,
agree.
Horse.
This
No
really
problem.
was an awful seed.
This is why we don't let Oro make ROMs anymore, right?
Yep.
Never.
Never again.
# blame Oro.
Blame Oro.
All right. Well, that said, take a quick look here at the bracket. So Keizaron's going to move on to losers round 6 to face off against Guy. Winner of that will take on Paradoxical Remedies. So those should be a couple of really good matches. Horse will unfortunately be leaving us for the tournament, but it's been an absolute pleasure having you here, Horse. Nicely done progressing through the tournament this far.
Yeah, I made it further than I anticipated, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, man, absolutely wonderful. Like that was a solid showing for you. But that said, we don't have our next match scheduled just yet. The winners the semifinals haven't been decided yet. Haven't been scheduled yet. Anyway, we have Montebank versus Technetium for the winners finals. We've got Storms and Fire and Keizaron and Guy in the next round of the losers bracket. So we'll see what happens there. We'll have updates coming out as we progress. Make sure you guys follow these runners, Keizaron and Horse. They've both been linked in the chat, so make sure you guys give them a follow. Make sure you follow my co-commentator and my restreamer Yanni Man for pulling double duty and just being a fantastic help tonight and hooking us up here. Make sure we're always giving love to the restreamers. Yanni Man, thank you for joining me tonight.
Always glad to be here.
Awesome. And with that, that's going to do it. So on behalf of myself, or on behalf of Horse, Keizaron, and Yanni Man, my name is Mizzlestick. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing this race to you, and we will see you next time.
Have a good night, everybody.